Let's make a jig. I think for this jig we're going to do gray. So we're going to have Silver Gray Neck Hackle. It's going to be all gray. Confetti Shad Chenille. Thinking about adding one of these two into for some flash. Probably go with the UV one for flash. Thing is, I get to making the jigs and I forget about the flash later on. I'm also going to make this with 1/8 ounce sickle hooks, number 4. Let's get this mounted up here. Okay. Get my thread started. Yeah, we'll use whites. I have white and I have black. One of my videos, somebody recommended, why don't you use black? And it's because I didn't think about it. I tend to use the white. And my goal was that I could use a Sharpie and change the color. It just never occurred to me that I had black. I mean, it is what it is. So we're using, found that if I use about 3 feathers, if I can get them out, makes pretty decent collection of feathers. Could probably use 4. But the oops. It's hard to tell because, you know, each feather is a little different. When it gets wet, then they compress down. I notice when I pull them out of the water, naturally with the fish, they always have fish on them, how they look a little better or differently than on the table when I'm creating them here. Put the feathers together. Excuse me. Saving the tip for the end of this. There we go. We get the tip as the last piece. The tip has a little bit of a natural bend to it. And I dropped one. Can't drop a feather. I mean, what would it be if I lost a feather? Holy cow, the world would come to an end. The politicians might actually get along with each other. Somebody might get elected into an office that somebody wanted. Okay, oh, not going political. That's why we fish. We make jigs to take our mind off of everything, be out on the lake. And catch those crappie. Although I guess it depends on where you're from as to whether it's crappie or crappie. Or white perch. Whatever you want to call it, when you catch them, they're still good in the frying pan. I could cut these ahead of time, but then I'd have to make a video of me cutting these ahead of time, and I'm sure that'd be real exciting. Just listening to me babble on about absolutely nothing. And one more. I think I can get another cut out of that. There we go. This time of the year it's winter. I don't have the ceiling fan running. So the feathers aren't blown away, but then when the furnace kicks in, they do tend to blow right then. So and I saved the tip for last. Which way is it bending? It's bending down. We'll hold it like that. So now, I remembered, I wanted to do a little bit of the flash. I just want one little strand. Maybe I'll want two, I don't know. Gotta hold it against a darker surface to actually oops, don't have my garbage can right next to me. think we'll add in a little bit more. Well, that's a short thing. Here's one. It's a little bit tricky to work with. Well, at least the way I work with it, it's tricky. Let's put it that way. Okay. And then we're going to add the Confetti Shad Chenille. Okay. I think we need to go a little bit of an overlap. There we go. Okay. Finish it up with a hand whip. And my thread just pulled through because I wasn't holding it right. Finish it up with a little hard as nails so it'll look pretty for the fishies. Actually, I just use the hard as nails as a glue. To hold that thread in place. I don't know that it needs to be held in place. Some people use lots of glue, others don't use any. So there's the finished jig. Kind of like that one. Hope the fish like it. We'll find out when we get on the water.